Craig Conover says Paige DeSorbo asked him why he didn't try to get me back after breakup. Craig Conover used the Southern Charm Season 10 reunion as an opportunity to catch up on events that occurred after filming Wrapped, specifically his breakup with Pagie DeSobro. She called me and broke up with me after Thanksgiving when Austen and I were about to do a live show. Craig, 36, said during the first part of the reunion on Thursday, March 27, while viewers have seen cracks in his relationship play out on both Southern Charm and Paige's show Summer House, Craig said he didn't witness any red flags firsthand. When we were together in private is what I based our relationship off of, and there weren't signs, the Sewing Down South founder said. Host Andy Cohen asked Craig why he didn't own up to the breakup when he appeared on Watch What Happens Live in mid-December, if it happened just after Thanksgiving. Craig said he didn't think the breakup was real at that point. This isn't like we broke up and it was over and I moved on with my life. We had been planning our life together for 3 years, and she fantasized about the family and stuff. Craig continued. And so, yes, I had been in a weird place throughout December, for which we continue to talk throughout December. Craig reiterated that Paige broke up with him over the phone following a great Thanksgiving weekend together with her parents. She broke up with me on the phone call by saying, "I think we need to break up," Craig said. "I'm saying I didn't receive it like that. In fact." Craig revealed that he went to Paige's apartment in New York City after the Watch What Happens Live taping to talk about the status of their relationship. "I went to her apartment to just be like, 'What's happening?'" Craig recalled. And she was like, "I probably am making the worst mistake of my life, but I need to go find myself." And then I asked, "Well, what do you want me to do with the ring?" And she's like, "Well, keep it. Maybe we'll get married at BravoCon." Andy, 56, thought that sounded like a good idea, but Craig's co-star Molly O'Connell thought he received a lot of mixed signals from Paige. "To me, the person that she's kind of been since the breakup isn't the person that I remember dating," Craig said. She's fighting with people in the comments. She's starting to say mean stuff about me based on what the internet is saying. And I'm just like, I didn't do anything to you. Sure, I wasn't a perfect boyfriend and I had a lot of ass that I had to work out, but it's been an interesting breakup to say the least. The breakup only started to feel real to Craig when she received a shipment of his items from Paige. 2 days before New Year's, she texted me and said, "I just want you to know, I talked about on my podcast that we're no longer together," he said, referring to her December 30th announcement on Giggly Squad. And then, all my stuff just showed up on my porch one day. Then it became real. Craig also addressed the rumors about whether Paige left him for another man, saying he questioned the fashion influencer about it directly. She said, "Craig, I'm not talking or dating anyone." And then she said some crazy stuff. Craig said, "Well, it doesn't matter. It's not crazy." She was just like, "Why didn't you try to get me back?" I was like, "I have been trying to get you back. That's not fair." And then she was like, "I think it's very clear that we both made the right decision." And I was like, "We didn't make this decision. I would have never left." When Andy asked Craig why he didn't fight for Paige, the Pillow Talk author said he knew. "You shouldn't be with someone you have to beg to be with." Craig added, "I just wish you would have been honest from the beginning.